Friends, I'm Dr. Shab Shahid. We have been discussing for the last five programs that what is God, what is this universe, why religion is important, and why people are not aware the facts of life. They just run after their luxuries of life and to collect money more and more. And sometimes those who believe on God, they are uh, orthodox and they are so rigid. They say, "Oh, if I will do this, I will be in trouble. I will be do this." So they're involved in ritual and they lose the image of life and purpose of life. Purpose of life is that God created us, as I mentioned in the previous ayat, that the He's created to us and give us all the facilities, all the I may say, things in this universe created for the mankind. And he was asked that your purpose of creation is that how you behave, how you act when I have given you senses. And do you obey your creator? Do you understand how important is your life? And you will be called to question. Unfortunately, the people think that God is just always they scared from it and they do not get involved into the various kind of activities. Actually, if you see, the God has given us insight. He is very kind to us. He is very humble, loving. He provide us everything. We are just kid, and he give us life. He has given us all the facilities in the world. He is a loving. He is a providing. He give life or death, and he provide help in the time of crisis. So people must understand that Allah is not cruel. It is a mankind who himself is cruel because they put the certain restriction on their self. Either they go to one extreme or the other one. So please just see that Allah is very humble, very provider, loving, caring. It is written that Allah loves mankind 70 times more than the mother. Mother is the ideal of it. So please, we must be aware about this fact. As I was sharing with you about the characteristics of God, Allah, He's provider, He's a master of everything. Uh, the people ask question, very funny kind of question. How we can see God, where He is, what He is doing, and what is how we should be afraid of it. Please keep in mind, Allah has this can be just interpreted like this way. If you go and see a drama or see a picture or see any kind of production, you see the various kind of actor which are working over there, and they have a various kind of relationship. But who is the real person who is running that show is the producer, is the director, but he is not before it. He is behind the curtain. So this universe, whatever God has created, it is before you. No human being can create this such kind of big universe, skies, and big lands, mountains, various kind of weather, various kind of I may say fruit, trees, human being, creation of human being. So all these things which has been created, it is created by God under law of causation. So then he created mankind and gave him the senses and asked him to use your senses, which means you should use law of causation. In order to understand what I am, how I am running this thing, then you should see how I have created this world. And in the holy books, Allah said that you cannot create these things. You cannot create a human being. You cannot create, I may say, these various kind of fruits, various kind of trees, various kind of animal. All these uncountable kind of things. These are all created. And right from the beginning, throughout the world, people come, people go, and this creation is going on and he is controlling everything. It is just like a computer. From the computer you collect all the programming and there is a one person who is running that computer. So God is like the master of that mega computer, which is called his holy book, in which he has already created. He created this universe in 6 days. Each days were like a 50,000 day, and in the 4 days he created all this universe, skies and everything, and then in 2 days he created how he's going to manage the thing. So everything is going in a system way. Now what happened? From time to time, he gives various kind of tornadoes, various kind of floods, and various kind of alarming thing, just to let the people know that there is an authority. You cannot control these things, and you see various kind of things are coming. The people are upset; they couldn't understand it. So, in short, what I wish to say, these things, the one who is controlling all these things, that is called Allah, God. Rab in various language. So if there might be so many gods, they would have been fighting with each other. So there only one final authority running this like a country, big country, and his various kind of angels are working under his command, and he's controlling every person's action, and they are controlled. And on the day of judgment, even when the people will say, "I don't believe it," then the organ will start talking, and Allah will say, "You want to know that and that thing?" He will just, you will have your own Amal Nama, the disk before you. He will put the time and date, and you will see what has happened. So, in short, what I wish to say, that authority is gracious, but he is very humble. He is very loving, caring. He loves us. He created us as unique among all his creation. So we should also pray him with the same respect. The more one is given a power, the more he will be asked to accountability. So be aware, whatever you are doing, you should do justice. Your all actions are in his control, and he then, in order to help us, he sent us these books, our holy books. What are these? These are ethical moral standard. What is mankind? What is, in order to live like a civilized manner, then he has created various kind of responsibility, rights, responsibility, and organization, and so that we may have a organized kind of productive kind of thing. And moreover, Allah says, always you should have a positive thinking, because I'm positive. If you are in trouble, then pray to me. But you should first do action, deed, and then I will provide you. It doesn't mean that you should just keep on talking and praying and praying, and really sitting on the place and praying won't help you. Then you should have work hard in order to pass an examination. First, you should work hard. Then you think, I'm not alone. My authority is with me. When you feel I'm under the command of God, then you feel strong. I'm not alone. The big authority is with me. So Allah say, you should have trust on me. You should you should have a believe on me, and you should use your senses, and I will provide you. And the more you will ask me, the more you are sincere, be devoted, pray to me, and act on your honestly on your job, then I will provide him, and he will provide you not only there for a good deed, you will be rewarded after it. Otherwise, you will be called to question if you are doing something wrong. So, gentlemen, what I have explained to you about religion, you should have a trust in God, and you should be fear of God, because if you feel I should not do wrong, then you should have fear of punishment. But you should say that there is a blessings of God, and then you see He has created me, He has provided me these all things, and you have to face Him. So I'm under His umbrella, under His thumb, under observation. So it will help you if you have these positive kind of thinking. Then you will think 10 times before making a wrong decision or doing a bad deeds. So this apply your senses, and God will help you in that respect. And I put a surah in that respect that may help you.
ألا تزر وازرة وزر أخرى, that no bearer of burdens will bear the burden of another. وأن ليس للإنسان إلا ما سعى, and that there is not for man except that good for which he strives.
I see.
وأن سعيه سوف يرى, and that his effort is going to be seen. ثم يجزاه الجزاء الأوفى, will be recompensed for it with the fullest recompense. وَأَنَّ إِلَىٰ رَبِّكَ الْمُنتَهَىٰ And that to your Lord is the finality. وَأَنَّهُ هُوَ أَضْحَكَ وَأَبْكَىٰ And that it is He who makes one laugh and weep. وَأَنَّهُ هُوَ أَمَاتَ وَأَحْيَا And that it is He who causes death and gives life. وَأَنَّهُ خَلَقَ الزَّوْجَيْنِ الذَّكَرَ وَالْأُنثَىٰ And that He creates the two mates, the male and female. مِن نُطْفَةٍ إِذَا تُمْنَىٰ From a sperm drop when it is emitted. وَأَنَّ عَلَيْهِ النَّشْأَةَ الْأُخْرَىٰ And that incumbent upon Him is the next creation. وَأَنَّهُ هُوَ أَغْنَىٰ وَأَقْنَىٰ And that it is He who enriches and suffices.